All right, Forrest Molinari. Here we are at Sunkist Kids, strapping, getting ready for World Team Trials, right?
Yeah.
I saw some heavy hands out there. And you did goes today, right?
Yeah, we had today. Friday is usually match day, so we'll get 2 to 3 matches in depending on which tournament we're wrestling at. Just looking at the brackets, So I did 2 matches today, and then got a little extra drilling and sparring after.
So drilling and sparring, but again, I saw heavy hands. What are you doing? I mean, how are you preparing? Is there a ramp up? Are you just like, hey, this is I'm getting ready to go for this. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, we like to do stuff in camps, kind of like fighting, So we like to, I've been in I think this was a 12-week camp. It was a long one, but I did go to Tokyo in the middle of this camp. So when I got back, I was on a short time crunch. I mean, maybe 4 weeks to get ready. So I've been hitting it hard since I got back, just dropping back down to my weight class that I should be at, 65 kilos. I was flying here. But yeah, I've kind of got a rep for being a little bit of a brawler. I got a rep for heavy hands.
Doesn't bother you at all, does it?
No, I love it. I'm all for it.
Yep.
Everyone knows that. My wrestling style. You know what's coming. And I'm still gonna do it.
You gotta stop it.
Yeah, but it's there's a lot more technique in it. A lot of little itty bitty in between positions that we call them, that people maybe don't see as much from the outside. But if you look at Yazdani, his hand fighting's relentless, right?
Yep.
And that's someone I really like to study. People that just stay into them, because that is my wrestling style. I'm a pressure wrestler. So I've spent 3 years now really developing this style and not just crazy swinging of coming up the pipe, stuff like that. Gilman's really great hand fighter like that. So I think I've really adopted that style, and I'm excited for trials. I'm excited for world championships and finally get my belt.
Glad you mentioned Tokyo.
Yeah.
What was your experience like there?
It was two-sided. One, it's amazing to get to go to the Olympics and see it, and even though this Olympics was different than a regular Olympics, there's no fanfare, we're very isolated. I still got to go to the Olympic Games and be there and be a part of that experience getting ready, but at the end of the day, it's the same tournament. You've wrestled all these people already. I know it's the pinnacle of sport and everyone's going to be on, but still, it's the same tournament. So on that side, it was cool to get to be a part of it and help any way I could. On the other side, just being real, it sucked. It was hard to be there and not be the one competing. And seeing all these girls that are in the placing matches that I've wrestled and beaten or had very close matches with that I could beat if we wrestled again. And so, that was hard for the soul to be there and have to be a part of that. But, I'm an American. I do my job. I went out there and I did what I needed to do to help the team any way I could. But now it's my time. That Tokyo's done. Tokyo's over. We're looking at Oslo, and I'm getting ready to go.
Let's go. All right. What was it like being one of the only fans that got to sit in the stands and cheer on your teammates as we're sitting back all the way back in the States at 5 o'clock in the morning or whatever?
Wait for this. I didn't get to go in the venue.
Not at all? You didn't get to see it?
So they only had a certain amount of credentials turned on. So they were really strict with security. So my credential was not turned on. So I could help train outside of the venue, but I could not actually go in and watch. So I was watching
not
on
even
a
in
TV.
the back warm up?
Couldn't go in at all. So I was watching on TV just like you guys. And I'm 20 feet from the venue and couldn't go in. So yes, I understand exactly how you feel. And that was really hard to not be able to be in there and be there, especially for Kayla and Helen. You know what I mean? That was very difficult. But there was literally nothing we could do about it. I was even telling my coach, I'm like, I'm going to sneak in there somehow. But there was no way.
Oh, I'm sure you probably tried, right? Well, okay, that's good to know. I had no idea, but obviously you got to hang out with the team and the before and the preparation and the after.
Yeah, another cool aspect of this Olympics was because we were so isolated, Team USA wasn't just like the women by themselves and men's freestyle and Greco. All 3 styles were very isolated together, and it wasn't separated styles. It was Team USA as a whole, as a cohesive unit, and that made for a really cool aspect in acclimation camp. And when we got there in the tournament and everything, it was great to really be one group. And this is the first time I think we've ever done that. I think this is the first summer we've ever had our training camps over the summer together with at least men's freestyle. And I hope that we continue to do that because it had great energy all summer long going into the games, and we had an outstanding performance.
All right, it's behind us.
Yeah, it's behind us.
You were getting ready for Lincoln. You ready?
Oh, hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Sorry, that's my
right.
phrase, man.
It's all right.
Yes, no, I'm ready to go. I'm very excited for it. I've been waiting 2 years now. Since 19 Worlds, I've been waiting for this. And if you look at me now compared to 19 Worlds, those are 2 night and day different wrestlers. So it's my time. It's been my time, and I'm ready. It's time to put it all together, one tournament, and get the job done, and walk out of there with a gold. And I know I can do it. And now I'm at the right weight class, and I'm 10 times better than I was before. Like there's no doubt. Just plain and simple. I'm gonna go get it done.
Thanks for the time.
Yeah, no problem.
Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.